Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and today we're going to do another random hypnosis session using the three different websites that generate random either destinations, emotions, or nouns. The thing that's going to evolve this slightly, and for those watching on YouTube, you'll see I have a glass sand timer here, which is 15 minutes. So I'm going to aim to do this in not a rushed way, but a more efficient way, so that the entire hypnosis session is going to be ideally within about 15 minutes. And I'll have this as a visual cue here so I can see how long it's taking. So let's start now with the random words. So the destination, if I click spin, is a place called Zaandam or Zaandam in Holland. It's known for sightseeing. And a quick summary of it: Zaandam is a medium-sized town just north of the Dutch capital, Amsterdam. It's a short journey from Amsterdam, and it's part of 7 towns in the region. Let's see if there's anything interesting there. Okay, so it's got it's famous for a windmill and canals. Actually, I can see pictures of windmills here. So windmills are probably going to be the theme. I'm looking at an image here of very beautiful canals, very colourful buildings, and strange-looking windmills. So that's going to be, and lots of colours in the building. So that's quite an interesting one. Right, the random emotion generator is surprise. I like this one, surprise. Obviously links to something unexpected, an element of anticipation. And the 3 nouns are up, caught, and reckless. So up as in going upwards. Caught could mean different things. It could be like a playing area, like a tennis court or a basketball court. Or it could mean to court someone, to flirt, romance, that kind of meaning. And reckless generally is the kind of behavior that abandons fear, throws caution to the wind, just kind of does things without fear of consequence is what I take reckless to mean. So we're going to create the hypnosis session based around those that destination. So north of Amsterdam in what was that town called again? Looks like Zaandam. Zaandam. I don't know how it's pronounced, but either way, I'm going to use Zaandam for continuity. But I'm sure if you are from the region or you visited, drop me a message in the comments or on my social media just to let me know how badly I've pronounced that. So I'm going to turn my sand timer over and the hypnosis will begin. So find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed, and if it's safe to do so, close your eyes at the relevant time. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in, just imagine breathing in a feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, get a sense that tension is leaving your body. Therefore, within each and every breath, just get a sense of becoming more and more relaxed and resourceful on the inward breath and on the outward breath, slowly but surely releasing tension. Now, As you breathe in and breathe out, if it's safe to do so and you're in a comfortable place, allow your eyelids to close, giving more of your attention to your inward world, your imagination, the sensations you feel and notice in your body. And using the power of your imagination, I want you to imagine that you are on a boat on a canal in the beautiful country of Holland, in a town famous for brightly coloured buildings and strange-looking windmills. Now, there isn't huge waves on the canal, it's fairly calm waters as you would expect. But you can feel your body moving from side to side as a brightly coloured green windmill catches your attention. You can see tulip fields behind the windmill going off in the distance as far as the eye can see. But for now, you can't help but look at this windmill. There isn't a strong wind, but there's enough of a breeze for the windmill to be rotating. And I want you to look at a specific point on the 4 parts of the windmill, the blades of the windmill. Just one of the blades, and as you look, allow your eyes to follow the windmill round and round. And as your eyes move round and round, even if it's just in your imagination, imagine the movement of your eyes creates a feeling of a hypnotic trance being induced. As you focus on that green windmill, the blade of the windmill rotating round and round, and with each rotation you will find yourself going 10% deeper and deeper, relaxed. There you are, safely on that boat, looking into that windmill, finding your whole body relax, finding it effortless to breathe, going deeper and deeper, relaxed. And I want you to get a sense as that you go deeper down, that your attention goes up representing more alertness. Because there is downtime when you're focused inwards, and then there is up time when you become increasingly aware of your surroundings. Some people call downtime a trance, where you're focused inwards, and uptime could be mindfulness, focusing on those real senses, the sights, the sounds, the feelings in your body, the taste, the smells. And here you are, just north of Amsterdam, in a picturesque town, surrounded by tulip fields and picturesque windmills. You can't help but notice all that is around you. And the more you focus your attention on your surroundings, perhaps the smell of the tulips, the feeling of the wind, the breeze on your skin, the blueness of the skies, you can't help to feel deeper and deeper, relaxed. And I want you to imagine that your life as it is right now is a game played on a court. And that court has lines that represent the boundaries of your playing area. I want you to get a sense that any good player playing a game spends the majority of their time within the confines of those boundaries, inside the court. And I don't know if you're thinking about tennis or basketball, But I want you to get a sense that every now and then, the players that excel are focused on creating results inside the court, but sometimes it's what they do outside of the court. Chasing a ball way beyond the boundaries of the court, perhaps in tennis to return it to the other side. In basketball, it might be saving a ball from going outside the boundaries to pass to another player. And I want you to get a sense of, if the court represents your life, what would it mean to do things outside of the court? I want you to get a sense that the performance on the court is represented quite often by all the training and dedication that takes place, perhaps in the gym, in the kitchen, all those things that nobody sees. Imagine a big stadium, all the spectators looking at the players on the court. The performance on the court does not often represent what they do on the court. Their accomplishments, their success, their performance quite often is a representation of what they've done outside of the court. And I want you to consider what it would mean to level up in your life. What would you need to do when nobody's watching, when there is no attention on you, so that whatever represents success or performance in your life, perhaps in your relationships, your career, your business, your friendships, what would you need to do outside of the court so that when the attention is on you, you have leveled up? What things do you need to learn? Different abilities you need to upskill. Things to stop doing. Things to do more of. And I wonder if you could be surprised by what is possible in the court of your life if you were to level up on those things outside of the court. And I want you to get a sense that sometimes the key thing that prevents us from leaving the court is fear. Those lines, those boundaries that say this is the edge, sometimes mean that we daren't venture outside of the normal comfort zones of life. And I want you to surprise your unconscious right now by imagining what it would be to be reckless, to ignore the rules for just a window of time, to imagine that fear doesn't exist, that you could simply pay no attention to what you're meant to do, supposed to do, should do, have to do. If you paid none of that any attention and just looked at what is possible for you, what is possible if you couldn't fail, what if you just did whatever you wanted to do, throw caution to the wind and just acted as if it will all work out fine. I want you to get a sense that sometimes in society, in the world, we admire the mavericks, those that seem to know no fear, those that succeed knowing full well that they break the rules. And what would it mean for you to break the rules? Not not in a malicious way, in a negative way, but what would you need to do to have an unfair advantage? There's many stories of high-performance athletes that have got up earlier, trained harder, done things above and beyond because they didn't follow the rules, took risks. What would it mean to act reckless in your life if the juice was worth the squeeze? How could you surprise yourself with results that you didn't even know were possible for you? And then imagine that you're back on the court, whatever the court represents in your life, maybe in your place of work, in your home, and suddenly look at the faces of surprise when those that know you best see you performing at a level that they've never seen you before. Higher standards, better results. And you can tell that expression of surprise, the eyes raise, the mouth is often open. That look of surprise is what will drive you to level up in your life, to do the work that's necessary outside of the court, to be a little bit reckless and break the rules, knowing that you've got the ability to exceed your wildest expectations and to surprise yourself in the most beautiful way possible. And then you realize this is just a thought within a thought, and actually you're on a canal boat, still looking at a windmill, a brightly coloured green windmill, rotating around, and that your imagination went on a short journey and it gave you an insight as to what it would mean to surprise yourself, to level up, to go beyond the confines of the boundaries of the court of your life, and to experiment with a feeling of recklessness, being a maverick, doing the unexpected. And there's a saying, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. And maybe you have to break a few rules, be a little reckless, surprise yourself in order to surprise those around you. And then you realize all of this, including the windmill, this picturesque Dutch town, the canal, is all just a thought within a thought, an idea within an idea, a dream within a dream. And actually, you are listening to me firmly in the present, listening to my voice right now. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes, get a sense of being in your own physical body right now. And in doing so, very soon I will count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You will awaken feeling resourceful, motivated, optimistic, willing to break a few rules and surprise your own unconscious mind by what you are able and willing to do to surprise those around you. Starting to count to awaken you. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.
I hope you found that useful. Thanks for watching. For those that were eagle-eyed, you probably saw that That was pretty much exactly 15 minutes. I had fun doing that. I wasn't sure it was going to go. If you like this show, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments on what you thought about that hypnosis session, just put them in the comments below. Certainly I read every comment. And if you've got any ideas for any future themes or topics, put them in the comments below. And yeah, thank you very much for watching a little bit of random hypnosis. And go out there and surprise yourself. Take care.